Yeah, this is pretty much what it looks like. It's pretty much really destroyed. Again, this was in the side of the road, as you can see it. I'm surprised the tubes are still even in there. So, well, let's see. Let's take it apart. Let's see if we can clean it up, and let's see if we can use as a little amp. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, let's take this thing apart. Oh, look at these knobs. Yeah, they're really on there anyway. There. This thing actually has in those screws. It looks like it was, like I said, it looks like somebody saw it and was going to grab it and said, nope. Put it back out again. So, yeah, nice dirt. All right. Now, I do have the schematic for this thing. If I can find it here. Let me move you up a little bit. All right. Yeah, my camera situation is not the best here. All right, let's start by seeing what we got here. It's has a cord. Nice. We're gonna put this through here and desolder this antenna here. I guess this is the old tuner. This thing's missing some pieces. Like I said, somebody threw this out and it has nothing. It's pretty destroyed. It looks like it was actually possibly sitting in a basement. I wonder if it got wet or something. It's got green stuff on it. I don't know, like the, you know, it was, now if it was in a fire, you would know. I guess it might have just been sitting in some water. I don't even know. Anyway, we'll see what we can try to do. It's actually, should we just fix the cord and plug it in? Yeah, no, just kidding. I wonder how many people are like, oh yeah, go ahead, plug it in. Watch this smoke go. Anyway, let me get my soldering iron so I can, you know what, make it even easier. A pair of cutters here and just cut that. Yeah, boy. That's what they used to use as an antenna back in the day. I guess it worked, huh? I mean, this was only an AM radio. I think there's something else missing, but I'm not actually sure. Let's see what we got here. Now, I don't know how long this thing's been sitting. I don't know anything really about it other than it's old and dirty. We're going to change the plug anyway, so let's just cut this right here. Alright. Wow, yeah, it's really dirty. Look at that. Alright, well, let's try to do this. Let's get some of this stuff off of here. It's stuff that we're not going to need anyway. Not going to be using the tuner. First thing we do is take out the tubes. I'm sure they're not even good. All right. I'll have to use my tube tester and see what they're like. Yeah, these things have like, I'll try to clean them up, but I think they're probably going to be shot. Surprisingly, the terminals are pretty clean. Just the tubes are shot or dirty or whatever. All right. This one does not want to come out. This one's a little funky. All right. That's the way they came out. I was thinking a tuner cleaner seeing if maybe some tuner cleaner. Clean this up a little bit. Nothing like old equipment. It's a nice little odor to it. Make sure we're not breathing any of this stuff in. I want to get some of this stuff off of here. Let's get a screwdriver. I think they're bolted on. All right. Just a lot of there. Okay. Take that a little bit. All right, here we go. Let's put that back here again. Screwdriver. What do I do with my screwdriver here? Of course, it's not going to be able to be found. All right. Let me bring it back 1 second here. Yeah, what I plan on doing is taking all this stuff away. Obviously cleaning up the chassis, getting rid of all this. I'm going to put probably 2 jacks in the back, or even maybe in the front. Actually, I'll put the input in the front where the tuning was at, and I'll put a output in the back for a speaker or something. You know, it's just actually just this wire to ground. So they're going to take that one off of there. All right, get that one out of there. We don't need that. Put this over there. What else do we have here? Let's take speaker off. Oh, well, yeah, that's probably... Yeah, I'm going to need to get a socket, I think. That one. It's kind of destroyed anyway. The paper's shot. This thing's what? I don't know. 100 years old almost. 75 at least. Let's see. Now these, I think that has to do with the tuner, so I don't need that up there. Let's do this. Let's get this out. Oh, that one moved. I did check these caps and they were all dead. Not charged up. Not sure. Obviously their bottom are probably bad. We're going to check them. Sorry, I got my fat fingers in the way here. Take this thing out of here. The connections they used to make back then. Yeah, it's like not even a... Let me grab a socket for that. Oh, look at that. Poor little guy on his final resting place. Oh well. Guess he didn't make it. How long do you think he's been in there? Yeah. Anyway. Alright. Let's get back to the other part. Let's see what we got now. Let's see if we get the speaker out. Shut this. Of course it's going to make it so I can't get them off without removing these. Get all these things out of the way so I can actually get to the nuts. You know, I'm blocking you up a little bit. It's kind of hard to see. I guess I should put this in a different position here. We're just moving that out of the way to get this thing out, get the speaker out the way it doesn't want to come out. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Yeah, that's all I wanted to get rid of that. I don't need any of this. Just like this piece, we're not going to need this either. Right tool for the right job, right? It's actually what I happen to have on me. That's what I wanted off. So we don't really need that anymore. I am going to keep the bulb though, because that's going to be like my indicator that it's going to turn on. And as soon as we take it off of here, I'm sure the bulb's not even good. Let's see how we get it off of this thing. Oh, slides right on. They do make it easy. Alright, let's see what we're left with here. We're drunk. Alright, let's see what we have to do to take off some of this stuff. It looks like that capacitor is shot, which is, figured that. You'd say that's shot, huh? Look at that. A little bit of broken wires there and stuff like that. We'll find this one. Let's see what size this is. This is a 50-30. 50 microfarads, 30, and 150 volts. It's very hard for it to see. So I see that cap's bad, and I see a few others that seem like they're bad. Yeah, this is really bad. Alright, that was for the tuner, so we're not going to need this part either. That's not going to be used anymore. Yeah, they solder that in there. Let's see if I can get that off of there. Probably not. Let me see where my solder's at. Add some solder to this. Sometimes if you can't get the solder flowing, just add some. Try to change this around a little so you guys can see this a little better. All right. Let's try with the solder. Come on, just a little more. You're almost out of there. They sure do make it, they don't do this stuff nowadays, huh? think it's because it's the chassis. Up there goes my light flashing. All right. Let me grab another light. Give me 1 second here. So what I'm probably going to do is just cut these close so I can resolder them, but at least I'll leave the, I'm not even sure if I'm going to need these or not. I'm just wanted to double check, but take that one. I need to get some better cutters here. All right, there's that one, and then the red. It's the red and the green. Green and the red. And we got the green. And the ground. Okay. I'll get that out there. I'm not sure if I need these or not. These are the tuner tubes, I think, right? Correct? I'm not going to be using these again. I'm just using an amp, so I'm not using a tuner part. So I don't even know if I'm going to have to use them again or not. All right, we're getting there. All right, that's the speaker. Let's see, we have here, it's coming out that way. I guess we're gonna have to do something with the light, because unfortunately do this down here. I have to do something with the light part. We have our cord here. And everything else looks like it's pretty much freed, except for, yeah, the light, the socket, which we'll do this one here. That's AC anyway, it's not going to make a difference. Of course, I did it before the... You know, let me get some of this stuff out and I'll bring you back here. See if I can pop these out to get these tube sockets out so I can clean this out. Probably get a screwdriver or something to get underneath there. I don't know if I can get in from, oh, maybe from underneath. Probably not. Unless I do something. Yeah. Yeah, let me go see if I can find something smaller, something to get in there. This way to make it easier to get them out. All right, let me do some cleaning up real quick. All right, well, I think I'm going to call that for part one. I'm going to have to get some parts. I need a capacitor. I mean, basically a lot of these things I'm probably going to change and do. Again, this little 1 watt amplifier, you know, I'm going to see how it works out. But I'm not sure if I'm going to see if I can clean up this case or just put it on something else. I'll figure it out. See how it works out. So anyway, thanks for watching, and any help, any comments, greatly appreciated. You know, any kind of help me out. I don't know if I need to use these or not, the tuners and stuff. I'm sure you know, find out as long as I go, you know, figure it out as I go along. I do have, like I said, it's a 101 up here. That's the number. That's on the chassis here as 101. So this is the first generation of it. So it's just a basic AM radio. That's all it is, a 1 watt tube amp. And that's what we're going to turn it into. So thanks for watching, and wait for part 2. See you soon. Take care, YouTube. like, and subscribe.